Good afternoon, hello. Welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training back in the UK, back in sunny South Normanton. Anyway, so today is lunchtime. I'm heading out for a 5-mile run, straight back to it. Now, last week, obviously, for those who've seen, I was in Mallorca. I was going to talk about my training week in detail, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to put it on screen, my sort of Training Peaks stats, and you can pause it and make of it what you will. But in summary, I rode my bike for 30 hours, did a 45-minute run and an 11-minute swim. And I know I'm just teeing myself up for criticism in those regards, but that's what I did. But I'll tell you what I also did. I had a great week with my friends riding bikes. I think the thing is, I'm an amateur athlete. If I was to want to do more swimming or running last week, I would have had to have missed some of that riding. And it's not just bike riding, it's the social time, it's the time building those relationships with your friends. So it was hard for me to say no to any of the rides, and in fact I didn't, so there you go. Anyway, however, having watched the Ironman World Championships at the weekend, it has reiterated to me how important the run is. Of course, we saw Lionel Sanders let the bike pack go and run through for second. So, biking for show, running for dough, quoted by Triple James. I do need to do that. So, I'm picking up the mantle straight away and getting back into my run training. The events I've got on the calendar this year, at the minute, Cork 70.3, Ironman Wales and Outlaw X, all involve a lot of hills, particularly on the runs. So I need to get used to it, I need to get fit running. So that's what I'm doing. I did also want to say, obviously I had a great weekend in Mallorca at the race, but Ironman have publicised that unfortunately somebody passed away during the swim portion. I don't have any details, but it just makes you think that, you know, you're out here having this amazing time, and then of course for some people it's far from that. It's actually terrible. So my thoughts go out to the family and the friends involved. It just makes you realise, you know, when you go out and do these things, you are risking your life in sometimes, aren't you? So there you go. Anyway, today's run should be about 5 miles. I'll leave the stats on screen somewhere. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm running a little bit quicker than I normally do. My heart rate's a bit higher, but the thing is, it's Monday today and I'm not really that tired, because Saturday I went and watched the 70.3 and I rode to Alcudia and back, but it was only about an hour in total. I did a bit of running while I was spectating, and then Sunday was just a travel day. So I've had a couple of easy days, and yesterday was a full rest day. So I know travel takes it out of you, so I'm not going to go, you know, 2 feet in, but I actually feel okay. I've got 3 weeks before I go on a training camp with Triple Brutal James, and that's going to include a lot more running and swimming, so I need to pick those things up. Anyway, my arm's tired, so I'll see you later on. So I think I'm heading out on the bike if I get it built up. See you later. Okay, good evening. Time to ride bikes. It's actually pretty warm. It might look a little bit miserable, but the temperature is quite mild. It's about 17-18 degrees, so it's shorts and jersey weather. Got my ever so slight tan out. I didn't have time to build the bike back up, so I'm on the Crit bike, which is probably the best sort of bike, to be honest, because it's a chain gang tonight. But it's not a flat out chain gang. I think it's a unofficial chain gang. Basically, I'm not going hard tonight. I'm only a couple of days on from a pretty big training block. I want to freshen up for a couple of days, so I'm just going to use the opportunity to get out, ride a bit of zone 2 and tempo, and that's about it. All the parts of my Enduro race that I want to change have arrived, other than a cassette. So I don't want to build it until I've got the cassette really. So I'm going to mix old stuff and new stuff. But I'm going to show you that sort of like transformation, the reasons why I've got certain stuff when that happens later this week. Because some stuff I bought second hand, some stuff I bought brand new. I like sharing the bargains when I get them. So yeah, anyway, we'll see who turns up tonight. It's an unofficial club ride night, so there might not be many. Yeah, let's go for a pedal. I need to remember the left hand side of the road as well. You do get into the habit. ride done and dusted. Now, it's actually really hard for me to talk about numbers when I haven't actually seen them yet, and I feel like an absolute broken record. I didn't go very easy tonight, even though I'd hoped to. Basically, Brent and Jay and a couple others turned up who were pretty handy, so it just escalated. And I felt really good. Well, there weren't really any massive, sharp digs. It was more longer, sort of like sweet spot threshold efforts. And that really suits me. That's right up my street. So there was one long turn I did. It's hard to gauge how much time it was. I'm estimating, I'll put it on screen now. I'm estimating 5 minutes. And I'm estimating about 340 watts. And then towards the end, there's like a summit finish. We came from the more gradual side. It was quicker, and I think I did the first couple of minutes. And then Brent came around and I hung on to him for dear life. And that was a bit more intense. I feel like that was probably 3 minutes at, I don't know, 400 watts? I might have been way off in my estimations, but the numbers have obviously been on screen. But I've done about an hour and 40, what, 30 miles or so. Oh my God, it's windy. Yeah, my normalised power for the whole ride's like 290 watts, so that's a fairly good ride. Really happy with how I feel. I'm going to end today's video there. Nice short and sharp one, but that's all I've done today. I'm not going to try and drag it out. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below. Plenty more training to come over the next couple of weeks, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 PM.